What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video, bring you some more Bleach Rebirth of Souls gameplay, breakdown, analysis, all that good stuff. We have 3 trailers to take a look at. You guys have probably seen all of these already, but I actually have not watched them yet because, as you guys know, if you've been following the channel, I've been waiting and saving these in batches of 3 to react to them. So today we have Kisuke Urahara, Gin Ichimaru, and the most recently released Rangiku, who I am shocked to see in the game. Well, not necessarily shocked that she's part of the roster, but I thought the next one was going to be Renji for sure, but it's Rangiku. And hey, look here, listen, you feel me? Ain't mad at that one at all for reasons. Regardless though, we already got to see some Ichimaru gameplay. If you watched my previous videos, we saw that there was basically like the developers and Kubo and everybody, they got together and there was like some gameplay that got shown. Yoruichi versus Ichigo. There was a small little tournament. Kubo was there playing Yoruichi. We saw Ichimaru, Byakuya, Ichigo, Yoruichi. I probably repeated myself. But yeah, we saw a bunch of characters, but we didn't actually see Kisuke. We didn't see Rangiku. So 2 of these are completely new. And I figured it was still going over Ichimaru's trailer because I hadn't actually watched it for myself yet, and then also we'll get some explanations behind how his moveset and his kit works. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into that today, starting things off with Kisuke Urahara. All right, Bleach, accept your soul, Rebirth of Souls. Let's get it. Kind of get Guilty Gear vibes from this little intro with the music and the guitar and everything. Benihime. The enigmatic, actually we let it run through and then I go back and so we react and then we go back and you know what I'm saying, yeah. Kisuke that boy though. Kisuke is that boy. Okay, so he's got some range to him with the projectile. He seems a little slow, honestly. Kisuke is a cool character that I like a lot in the series, but I don't imagine his playstyle or his gameplay is one that's gonna lend well to my taste, you feel me? The Awakening looks dope though. Everybody looks dope when they Awakening though. I ain't gonna hold you. The Awakening when it speeds up, when characters start moving a little bit more. Well, wait a minute, y'all thought I would finish. All right, so let's go ahead and run them back and then actually read the descriptions and everything like that. But yeah, I like Urahara's character a lot in the story, but so the enigmatic master of Urahara's shop, who stands freely at close quarters, offensively and defensively with a fearless smile. Gotta protect the bucket cat, you feel me? So first things first, distinctive techniques. Special flash attack. Similar to the Byakurai, an attack has a wide attack range and can be used. Okay, no, their grammar was just weird. It wasn't me not being able to read. And can be used to check an opponent at a distance, thus hindering their movement. Right. Spiritual pressure move 1, Kamisore Benihime. Sending blood slashes forward, Kamisore Benihime is slow to charge but has a high hit rate and can cancel out an opponent's projectiles. Oh, so it goes through other projectiles, which we didn't really see it like in. Did he actually like go through like? No, it didn't. But I'm gonna assume that this is like, for example, we compare it to Dragon Ball, like a beam going through a ki blast. That's how I'm gonna assume this move works. Spiritual pressure move 2. Are you prepared? For a certain period of time, Urahara takes the fight just a bit seriously. Time between his actions are reduced and his mobility greatly increases. We didn't actually get to see an example of that increased mobility, but I'm just going to assume his movement speed gets increased quite a bit. He's probably going to be, you know, it's basically like it says, him getting serious. He's going to be normally slow, but once you activate that move, you know what I'm saying, he picks up the pace a little bit. I'm pocket working reverse fate, awakening mode. You already know what type of time we on. Overturn the tide of battle. Awakening, releasing Shikai Benihime, enhances regeneration of the reverse gauge and increases opportunities to activate flash steps and reverse actions. Pretty sick. Accept or fate. Wait, did that say accept your fate or accept your soul? I assumed it. No, that definitely said soul. I assumed it was going to say fate, but all right. And that's Urahara. Well-balanced action for all situations. Pretty decent looking character. You know, probably not going to be my cup of tea necessarily, but let's move on to Gin Ichimaru, who actually looked pretty cool in the showcase. Like I said, I made 2 previous videos, one that covered specifically the Ichigo versus Yoruichi gameplay, and then another video that covered the tournament that took place between the developers and Kubo and everybody, where we got to see, like I said, Yoruichi and Ichigo, as well as Byakuya. Rukia is one of the characters that I forgot to mention, and Gin. I swapped back and forth between calling him Gin and calling him Ichimaru. I know like certain people have like a specific way that they refer to characters. I don't for a lot of these characters. But anyway, yeah, a lot of flashing going on there. But yeah, no, this character is he's pretty sick once he gets going with his gameplay. I'm not gonna lie. Hey.
Come on, let's go.
I like I'm a big fan of characters who have a play style that lends well to being like close quarters combat, but can deal with other characters who. What am I trying to say? I like characters with the option to fight up close and personal, but can fight back at long range. So if you're up against a zoner, like I have my own projectile or a move that deals, you know, with projectiles or something of that sort. You know what I mean? And then once you get into the awakening, boy. Yeah, I figured this was still going to be worth going through because we saw the gameplay already, but damn, you got such a better look. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing too, is that these trailers, they give you just like a small, like a very, obviously they're only a minute long, but they give you such a small glimpse because this trailer would not have like blown me away with the character, but he looked really cool once you actually got to play as him. So like, again, you got to go watch that other video if you haven't already. Let's just go ahead, break it down, look at this piece by piece. So Bleach Rebirth of Souls, you already know the spiel. 13 court guards. I just call it Gote 13. I'm not used to saying the English thing. The captain of Squad 3 with the fastest Zanpakuto that swallows Ichimaru's opponent with a single blow hidden in a blade ballet.
Come on, try me.
I don't know if I've ever heard his English voice before. Anyway. Signature move. Serpent Strike. Extend Shinso toward the opponent with a high-speed thrust. Holding input strengthens the performance. Oh, so you can hold this input and that powers it up. I wonder if that's like more damage, more pushback, if it extends the range, what the case is there. But yeah, he has the ability to fight you at long range, but he can also fight you up close and personal, and I like having that option. Spiritual Pressure 1. Urozuki. Ichimaru turns his back to the opponent to catch them off guard, then extends his Shinso to counterattack. If the counterattack lands, he activates Snake Possession, and the attack damage of the tip of Ichimaru's spear is enhanced. Oh, okay. This is just straight up a counter that he can follow up with, it looks like. Then you have Shinso Sosen. Cleave a wide area with Shinso. If the attack lands, it extends for a follow-up attack. Oh, so that's an automatic follow-up if the first part connects. You have this big slash, and if that hits, you get this automatic follow-up, which looks really cool. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like when Sasuke does his Chidori True Spear, you know what I'm saying? In like the Storm games, where you have just regular time skip Sasuke, just Shippuden Sasuke. It reminds me of the start of that. You know what I'm saying, Loki? And here we have Reverse Fate.
There's no escape.
The Awakening.
Kill him. Kamishini no Yari.
Overturn the tide of battle. Awakening. By releasing Bankai. Give me a moment here. I'm not used to saying this. Kamishini no. Let's take it slow. Kami Shini no Yari. Kamishini no Yari. Kamishini no Yari. Bankai Kamishini no Yari. It's funny. There's certain things that like I've said a lot or I've read it before, like Takumi Kazuchi no Kami, like Sasuke's move, and like, you know, it's like I could say that flawlessly, but like because I'm less versed in Bleach, there's certain names I'm not used to pronouncing as much, and that one's a tough one. Anyway, Ichimaru's range of attack increases, allowing for a fighting style that keeps opponents at bay. It's funny because like it says his range of attack increases, and the first thing you see is him like piecing Ichigo up close to personal, just hack and slash, and then yeah, it looks pretty sick. Also, like the visual effect like of his slashes looks sick. Yeah. See, you don't really get to see like, yo, you get such a small glimpse because like I you know what I'm saying? Like it looked cool, but it's yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, a strong medium to long range combat, utilizing long range abilities to keep opponents at bay. I like mid range combat characters a lot. I didn't realize how much I loved mid range characters until I played Ramlethal and Guilty Gear Strive, and I was like, you know what? I kind of really like that mid range type of vibe. Because even like you have a character like Gata in the Storm games who I always loved playing, and I would say he's kind of like a mid to long range character as well, same way as like Ichimaru, or even like what's the name, Rui? The Spider Kid in Demon Slayer. It's been a while since I read and watched Demon Slayer, but yeah, I remember the Spider Kid, right? He's playable in Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. I like playing as him quite a lot as well. He's kind of like he kind of leans a little bit more towards zoner, and I don't normally like zoners, but playing him as kind of like a mid-range character, I like that a lot as well. So even though I think my preferred playstyle is up close and personal, I do really like mid-range characters quite a lot, and Ichimaru is a character I could see myself playing. That being said, we have one final trailer to go ahead and take a look at here, and that is none other than Rangiku Matsumoto. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I will be locked in to this one for no reason in particular. You know. Shout out Heineko. Goodness gracious. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together.
Take this.
Settle down there, YouTube.
Here. This one hurts.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
Too slow. Hado number 33. Sokatsui.
Alright, what's her awakening looking like?
Roar. Heineko. This is the end.
I'm assuming it might be similar to Byakuya's. Not really, but I mean, you know. Yeah, so that's Rangiku. Okay, so let's go ahead and run that back and look through it. She's gorgeous. My goodness gracious. Okay. Anyway, lock in, lock in, lock in. Tighten up. Tighten up, YouTube comment section. Tighten up. You already know I'm putting Rangiku in the thumbnail, right? Okay, just so we're all clear, there's no shock about that. All right, cool. The charming lieutenant of Squad 10, she can turn her sword into ash and run freely across the battlefield. She gonna get this video demonetized, low-key. But you know what? Whatever, man. Slice, slice, slice. Shakaho. Fires a Shakaho. Shakaho that travels at slow speed. If it hits, it can be used for a follow-up attack. It is a simple attack, but has a lot of utility. Then we have Spiritual Pressure Move 1. You're too slow. A counter move, allowing Rangiku to come up behind her opponent and blow them away with her Shakaho.
Too slow.
Okay, so there seems to be a lot of like counter moves in this game. I wonder if you can counter a counter. Or like when, I guess because some of these, like once you get hit, hold on, run it back. So hold on, when they run this back, like would you even have time here? Nah, because it's so fast. It's kind of instant. Unless you were to bait it by doing a move and then immediately doing the counter, knowing that you were going to get countered. I don't know if that would be possible. That'd be cool. Just introduce like another layer of depth to the game. You know what I mean?
Too slow. Hado number 33. Sokatsui.
Anyway, spiritual pressure move number 2. Hado 33. Sokatsui. Actually, you know what? I'm sitting here like not paying attention to what I'm listening to. He's pronouncing the names of these moves.
Take this. Here.
Except for that one, I guess. I wanted to hear how she was pronouncing that one because I wasn't super confident in my pronunciation of it. Anyway, sorry. Moving on. So Sokatsui thrusts both palms up and down and unleashes Sokatsui, an attack with weak range and speed but high damage. It is pretty slow. Doesn't seem like something you'd want to be using in the neutral, but maybe you can combo into it. Or just catch somebody off guard if they lack, I don't know.
This is the end.
So, Awakening. Releasing Shikai Heineko changes specific actions of Rangiku's fighting style. Her signature move, Heineko Spread, is a unique fighting technique that allows her to control her opponent's movement. Control her opponent's movement? How does that work? I see. Strong at medium range attacks and abilities that break the opponent's rhythm. That is Rangiku Matsumoto of Squad 10. All right, and that pretty much does it for today's video. Yeah, so I don't know. Hold on, was there? Hold on, real quick. Let me see if I can find this tweet. I should have bookmarked it, but I can't find it. But there was a tweet I saw that mentioned something about the frequency at which these trailers were getting revealed, or something of the sort about I can't remember. I guess it's not relevant if I can't remember. But there was something that I wanted to bring up in this video, and I stupidly did not bookmark it. I normally bookmark things like that, but I didn't this time. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll be getting more of these trailers in the very near future, I'm assuming, and I have no clue where they're going to go next. Surely Renji would be. It's not like I'm a super major Renji fanboy. I mean, I like him a lot, but I just, I figure he would be one of the characters that we see sooner rather than later. And then beyond that, I mean, who really knows? I can't wait to start seeing some of the Espada. When as soon as I see Nell and Grimjow and Okiora, it's a wrap. Those are my 3 favorite Espada personally. And then, wait a minute, let me not forget about Haribel. And then the Espada are really cool. The Espada are really, really cool. By the way, I don't remember if I asked this in a video before or not. I think it might have come up, but I don't remember. But I remember on stream, somebody was asking me about the Espada versus the Akatsuki. And like, I think I did mention this already. So I was going to like pose this question again and talk about it. We're not going to get into it here. I think like bar for bar, band for band, the Espada are probably cooler, but Itachi Solo is the Espada for me, just in terms of coolness, because that's one of my favorite characters of all time and my favorite character in Naruto. That's just me. But like bar for bar, band for band, Espada over the Akatsuki. I think the Espada has more cool characters as a collective than the Akatsuki do, in my opinion. I give y'all that W. That being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content I put on bring you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. Remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.